So it's not this, it's this. This is what I've been working on since November 2024. I will do a video with the before and after photos. And if anybody wants, I'll compile all of my footage of the entire 11-month build process. At this stage, it's not 100%, but I would say at this moment we are at the 98% mark. So I'm gonna give you a quick walk around. And then, yeah, I will make a more in-depth video for anyone who wants to see it. I won't promise as to how soon that will be compiled. But, yeah, this is the VeilSide Toyota MR2 Spyder. Midship runabout badge. So, as you can see, we are waiting on our mirrors, and we are waiting on our door handles. We are also waiting on the lid for the gas cap. So when we picked up the car, almost every single panel was damaged. The front and rear bumpers being the worst. And the two front fenders being the most annoying. Everything on this kit is fiberglass. Oh yeah, we are also missing the wing. We're waiting on the wing, it's coming. It's still at the body shop. I rebuilt the entire kit, and then we sent every piece out to our buddy's body shop. So it was, the chassis stayed here the entire time. And we're collecting as many brand new OEM pieces as we can find. So far we got the taillight lenses, some seals and gaskets here and there, door seals, the rear seals are on order that go right here. Brand new headlights. Yeah, and a host of other things. So everything regarding the kit, we have every piece of it. The wheels are 100% authentic, even down to the original supplied wheel spacers. We are most likely going to get another set of wheels before having these fully restored. It's been through a lot. It is a 1ZZ, the original motor. It has a 6-speed transmission with an LSD. It has an ACT clutch, which came with the motor. Everything was in very good shape. It is old, but it works. Why replace it? I did have to take the motor apart because it had a blown head gasket. So it's a piston rod. I'm not sure on, it looks like Eagle pistons. I didn't take the rods and pistons out. It's Wiseco pistons. What look to be like Eagle rods. It does have ARP rod bolts, and the rotating assembly looked amazing. So I didn't even inspect the bearings. Because when we initially got the car, the plan was we were going to put a K in it. And so we were just like, oh, wow, piston rod, put the oil pan back on. And then we took the head off, had the head refreshed. And then we went ahead and redid the entire turbo kit. This was originally turboed from the original owner. They had a custom-made setup with a GT28 little disco potato. It was not in the best looking condition, and when we had pulled the oil pan, we found ball bearings down in the pan. That was another thing. So we sent the turbo out to Boost Labs. We didn't get any mods done, just had it fully rebuilt. And then I installed the AGP wastegate actuator. We have the very last ever brand new Treadstone cast manifold. And then we had to get an adapter to go, from flange to flange. I forget what size the Treadstone is, but it's whatever the Treadstone is to T3 adapter. And then I ported everything. Hot side and cold side housings are both ported. It's got 660cc Siemens injectors, stock cams, and by the looks of it, it looks like stock springs and retainers. The machine shop also believed they were original to the head. So it's steel retainers. So we're keeping the rev limiter right around factory rev limit, and hoping that they don't float. If they do, we'll just do some valve springs and retainers. Originally, the intercooler was down on the bottom, and it got a fair beating through its use. So I moved it up here. Made the exhaust runs down that way. I still haven't finished it. I have to, we're welding on another muffler. But yeah, I placed that, made the duct. We're testing, gonna see how intake air temps do. If need be, I have a 10-inch fan or an 8-inch fan I'm gonna put on there. And it is a precision intercooler with the cast end tanks. It's a very nice old school piece. So I wanted to keep it. And then everything else was fabricated by me. Motor mounts are OEM, and I window welded them. So there's limited vibrations. The idea with the build was to make this more of like a Grand Tourer-esque MR2. And I think I pulled it off. So there's a whole lot of work was done. I stripped out every single wire and rewired the entire car. It is on Haltech, with the IC7 dash. Oh yeah, the third brake light is also brand new. That's right. There's one of the fresh window moldings. We're waiting on the rest of them. The interior is 100% complete. Just waiting on, well, we have one of the two switches we're going to be putting here. Has a radio, well, a Bluetooth head unit that's hidden as soon as the car is powered on. There's the IC7. Some Brom racing seats that heavily sudden faded. We're gonna have them reupholstered soon. Let me see. There's the Elite wideband tuning cable. The battery's relocated behind the passenger. Sorry, my index finger got way of the lens. I made the custom block off. We got a Toyota GR Racing 6-speed shift knob. What else have I done? I've done so much work to this car, it's not even funny. It's on JIC Magic coilovers. Every piece of the suspension is brand new. Front lower control arms, ball joints, tie rods, rear links. Every piece. The rear subframe was done. I made a custom belly pan for it. I deleted both airbags, the complete SRS system. I deleted, what else did I delete? Oh, the power mirrors are gone because we didn't have them. Because the VeilSide mirrors are yeah, the rain is crazy. Oh, I do have hood shocks for it. I just don't know where they are. So I retained ABS and the electric power steering. I left ABS where it was because I like the position, but the power steering I lowered down, relocated down there using all the factory hardware and the spare tire. The bar that supports the weight of the spare tire, I cut off, flipped around, and welded it to the lower subframe or steering rack K-member, whatever that piece is. We're still in the testing stage, so we got to go back on the alignment rack. We're street tuning right now with Jeff Evans. It's going very well. The engine runs amazing. We had a little issue with our shift linkage contacting the intake. We've corrected that. Well, I corrected that yesterday. So we won't be able to drive it until tomorrow because, as you can hear, the rain is pretty nasty today here in North Jersey. But yeah, as you can see, I also did a single wiper conversion just to make it appear more like the Carrera GT, which is clearly what this car is created to look like. The owner and I are big Fast and the Furious fans. And when we saw this, we wanted it. We wanted it to look as original as possible, but with a 2000s twist. a late 2000s. I mean, this is a, you know, 99 2000 creation. So Tokyo Auto Salon, Japan, 1999. So we are going to put different wheels on it throughout the years, but we'll be keeping these. Definitely going to have them fully restored, so they need it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do the stuff, I guess. Comment, like, share. We'll be coming out to some shows soon. Subscribe for more. And if you want to check out more updates and other builds, hit up my Instagram at Happle MotorSports. And I'm also on Facebook. God bless everybody. I'm going to get back to work. I got to go fill up my argon tanks so I can weld up this exhaust. See you guys later. I will do my best to post more content.